The Russians are pursuing a very opportunistic policy in Africa to build their influence in certain countries. They hover over countries like egrets, then swoop down to make a killing when they spell trouble. Anywhere a government is toppled, they are there. In West Africa, they are taking advantage of hostilities in former French colonies to discredit France and build their influence. They do this by presenting themselves as supporters of black African interests, aspirations, and struggles against former colonizers. For example, as soon as the Niger Coup was announced, the late Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of Wagner Group, issued a statement saying, "What happened in Niger is nothing other than the struggle of the people of Niger with their colonizers. With colonizers who are trying to foist their rules of life on them and their conditions and keep them in the state that Africa was in hundreds of years ago." End of quote. Such was the case in Mali and Guinea too. The Russians have dislodged France from some of its key former colonies in West Africa, such as Mali and Guinea. In the recent Niger coup, some citizens came out waving Russian flags while attacking the French embassy. Groups in Guinea and Burkina Faso also saw pro-Russian youths cheering in streets carrying the Russian flags. Apart from France's former colonies, they are also involved in Sudan, where Wagner Group has been accused of providing Sudan's rapid support forces with surface-to-air missiles. Wagner Group mercenaries are active in countries such as Mali, Libya, and the Central African Republic. In the recent Russia-Africa Summit, held in St. Petersburg in July 2023, Russia promised free grain supplies to 6 African nations in a move to capitalize on the collapse of the Black Sea grain deal. The countries, Burkina Faso, Zimbabwe, Mali, Somalia, the Central African Republic, and Eritrea were provided with 25,000 to 50,000 tons of grains free of charge. This came after Russia offered tons of free fertilizers to African countries including Kenya and Nigeria. Russia also promised to wipe off the debts of some African countries, with Somalia being one of the beneficiaries as Russia granted debt relief on over $684 million owed by Somalia. As Russia is being isolated by the West, day by day its influence in Africa grows as they search for more allies. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing stories about the African continent.